Today we're going to show you how to check your grade in the ILSSO course. And so to do that, you'll find yourself in Litmos on the home screen, and then go ahead and scroll down to click on the 2018 ILSSO Seminar Learning Path. So we'll go ahead and give that a click. And the first thing that we're going to look at is where to find the gradebook report. And so we'll start there by clicking on Additional References, and then you want to click on whatever the most recently graded unit is. At the time I'm making this video, the only unit that we've graded is Unit 1, so we'll go ahead and hide Unit 2 and expand Unit 1. And you're going to click on this to open the gradebook file. That will download, and you'll see a couple of things here. The first thing that you should see is a date here, and that date should be the most recent date that we've graded any assignments. And so in this case, it's today's date because we posted grades and prepared this report today. And you're going to see all the assignments that have been assigned and graded so far in the course. So this file is going to get bigger over time as we start adding more columns in as more assignments are due. For right now, we're only showing the 2 assignments that were due as part of Unit 1. So you're seeing your tips letter, you're seeing your video intro, both of them have 100 max points. We'll say that maybe I'm right here and I am user 1611. Now here's where that number comes from. These are the last 4 digits of your event registration code. You can find these in your any of the emails that have come from our registration system. These will be the last 4 digits after the final dash, so you can find them there. You can also find this in your Litmos profile. You just click on your profile, and then under custom field number 2, it should say event registration code, and it will have these 4 digits at the end of that code. So you find yourself, in this case, I earned a 60 on my tips letter, so not quite full credit. I did get 100% of the credit on the video intro, so that's pretty awesome. Add these 2 numbers together, I get a total point value of 160 out of 200 points maximum. That's about an 80% average, and if scholarships were awarded today, I would get $400 out of the $500 maximum in the scholarships. So that kind of lets me know where I'm standing in the course so far. Now, I did only get 60 points on the tips letter, and obviously I'd like to get that score up for the next tips letter. So how do I find some feedback on that? Well, that's pretty easy. We're going to go back into Litmos, and we're going to click on Courses. And then tips letter number 1 was in Unit 1, so we'll expand that unit. And then if I go down here to the bottom, I see tips letter number 1. Now over to the right-hand side, I have a results button. This results button will not show up until we've posted grades. And so if you're not seeing a results button, it means we have not posted grades on that submitted assignment yet. So in this case, we did post grades. I can click on that results button and open it up. And now I'll see a couple of things here. First and foremost, you'll see your name up top. You'll also see the date and time that you submitted the assignment. And then you'll see a score here. Now in the example of the gradebook report, that 60% was not me. I did upload a dummy assignment, but apparently I did really bad on it because I got 0 points or 0% of full credit on that. And now I can scroll down here and read some marking comments and figure out what contributed to that grade. Apparently my assignment was garbage. What was I thinking? And was really hard on myself at grading wise. Know that for this first week, we're going to give you some really detailed feedback on what you did well and not so well in this first assignment. After this point, we're hoping that you're going to learn from any mistakes and you'll be closer to 100s on every assignment. And so you'll notice that we'll start to really trim back on the amount of feedback that we give you. We'll get right to the point. Instead of giving you lots of feedback, we'll just tell you what to improve. And so you can expect that in the remaining tips letter assignments. This is how you check your grade in the ILSSO course. As always, if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me an email at sjakes@ffa.org.